was subbed off in the 8th minute of the match against Lecce because of an injury. He was holding the back of his thigh. Mbappe bagged a hat-trick in a match against Reims and is now the top scorer in Ligue 1 with 13 goals. Kane became the first player to score 17 goals in the opening 11 Bundesliga matches. Ten Hag won more points than Klopp in his first 50 Premier League games. Jurgen got 92 points, which is 4 points less than Erik's 96. Ghanaian forward Rafael Vamena died during an Albanian Super League match. He was diagnosed with a heart attack. Doctors were unable to save the player. I think that my 6 months with Barcelona was the most beautiful period of my career. I enjoyed my matches and training so much that I used to go to training on my days off, Aubameyang said. Eriksen got injured in a game against Luton. He is the 7th injured player in a Man United squad. Bellingham did not play against Valencia because of a shoulder injury. Jude is out for 2 weeks. Daniele De Rossi is among the candidates to replace Baroni at Verona, Nicolas Kira reports. Real Madrid is going through one of the most successful periods in the club's history. This team will never get tired of winning, Florentino Perez said. I am assessing projects in MLS, Europe, Mexico and Saudi Arabia. Former Los Angeles Galaxy striker Javier Hernandez shared his plans for their future. Evans is out for a few weeks due to injury, so Man United will try to sign a center-back in the winter. Bellingham is the best attacking midfielder in the world according to 442. De Bruyne is in the 2nd place and Musiala is in 3rd. Wayne Rooney took on Birmingham City 5 matches ago. Since then, Birmingham lost 4 games and drew 1. The club dropped from 5th to 18th. Politano will sign a new contract with Napoli in the coming days, Nicolas Kira informs. Real Madrid goalkeeper Andrei Lunin has decided to leave the Spanish club. Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen have already shown interest in the Ukrainian. Nicolas Kira shares that Al Ittihad have offered Lopetegui a contract until 2026. Villarreal are confident that they will sign a contract with Marcelino in the near future. Endrick's mother influenced her son's decision to sign a sponsorship deal with New Balance. The Brazilian had an offer from Adidas. AC Milan are considering Graham Potter in case of Pioli's departure, Pasquale Guaro reports. Paolo Maldini may become the director of Al Ittihad. The 55-year-old Italian is seriously considering this possibility and should soon decide on his future. Girona played 13 outstanding matches. The improvement we can give the team is to continue to perform at this level. There are no words to describe what our players are achieving, Mikel said. Inter are working on the transfer of Lille centre-back Jallo as a free agent in the summer. Chelsea will hold talks with Nottingham Forest over the loan of Andre Santos. The player has played only 7 minutes in the Premier League since joining. Al Ittihad defeated Abha at home in the 13th round of the Saudi League 4-2. Karim Benzema registered a hat-trick. There is an opinion inside Chelsea that Palmer is the player the club expected to get when they signed Havertz 3 years ago. Andrea Yu is a Le Havre player. The 33-year-old former Nottingham Forest forward joined as a free agent. Napoli will fire Rudi Garcia if the team fails to beat Empoli today. Newcastle head coach Eddie Howe confirmed the club's desire to sign Ruben Neves, who is currently playing for Al Hilal. Jackson, it's easy to say, okay, he scored 3 goals. It's a process. I will not change my opinion about him. He's still young, he needs to improve. He scored 3 goals, okay. He should have scored 6. That's what this is about, Mauricio Pochettino said. The FA decided not to suspend Sterling for throwing an object at Tottenham fans in the stands. Man United made a request to Fluminense for 22-year-old defensive midfielder Andre. Postecoglou said that Madison and Van de Ven are out until around the new year due to injuries. Girona want to bring Oriol Romeu back. This information was confirmed by Girona's sporting director, Kike Carcel. Betis representatives met with De Gea, and he is interested in joining the team. Yesterday and the day before, there were many interesting matches in the top 5 leagues. All the results are right here. And now we move on to the main news of the release. And now a brief summary of the main events in the top leagues. We start with League 1, where we marked another victory for PSG. This time the Parisians defeated Reims thanks to Mbappe's hat-trick. Next up is the Bundesliga, where we cover 2 events. Bayern Munich confidently beat Heidenheim 4-2 with Kane's brace. And Stuttgart proved to be stronger than Borussia Dortmund 2-1 and moving into the 3rd place. In the 12th round of Serie A, Milan lost a victory, having a 2-goal advantage in a match against Lecce. Juventus returned to 1st place by beating Cagliari 2-1. Bremer and Reggiani made the difference. In La Liga, Girona defeated Rayo 1-2 and retained the lead before the international break. Real Madrid, in turn, did not allow the Catalans to get far ahead, defeating Valencia 5-1. Noticias and Rodrigo each netted twice, with Carvajal scoring another goal. And finally, the Premier League. Tottenham suffered their second defeat in a row. This time, Postecoglou's team lost to Wolverhampton, and Arsenal took advantage of this by defeating Burnley 3-1. Manchester United narrowly beat Luton thanks to Lindelof's goal. And we are moving on to the other news. Manchester City are monitoring the investigation of Lucas Paquetá for his possible involvement in betting violations. If the 26-year-old Brazilian is acquitted, the club will try again to sign him from West Ham in the January transfer window. The Citizens' head coach Pep Guardiola sees Paquetá as a long-term replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. In the summer, it was reported that Manchester City offered €101 million for the player, but West Ham wanted 110. The deal to acquire a 25% stake in Manchester United by British businessman Jim Ratcliffe will be finalized in the coming weeks, according to the BBC. It is expected that the official announcement will be made during an international break. The deal will be worth £1.25 billion, with Ratcliffe himself initially investing £245 million and gaining control of the sports component. There was information that despite the new minority owner, United will be able to rely only on cheap transfers or loans in the winter. One of the reasons is the limits of financial fair play. Bayern Munich defender Alphonso Davies has not yet made a decision about his future, but is currently leaning toward a move to Real Madrid. Sport 1 reports. His representative Nedal Huoseh has been in close contact with Huni Calafat, who is the head of the club's scouting department, for some time now. The Blancos are planning to sign a new striker and left back next summer, and the Canadian is their number one target. Bayern don't want to lose the 23-year-old under any circumstances and are going to extend his contract, but the negotiations have been on hold for several months. The transfer fee could be between 40 and 50 million euros, given that Davis's current contract expires in 2025. The captain of the Argentinian national team, Lionel Messi, spoke about Diego Maradona. For us Argentinians, number 10 is a special number because it is immediately associated with Maradona. All of us who played football as children wanted to be like him. None of us succeeded, but it was our dream. Even for those who have never seen him play, he's a role model and a hero. He lives in every generation. My children know about him, though they never saw him. He's very important because of the way he represented Argentina and its people. I don't know if the number 10 is as important as it used to be. Football has changed a lot. There aren't many typical 10s left in the Argentinian football, like Riquelme or Aymar, Messi said. Friends, don't forget to visit the Fanatico channel. Choose videos you like and enjoy. While football news was with you, take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.